Hello everyone, this is Kiki and welcome to my art journey. In this video I am drawing my character OC thing for Obey Me with Lucifer this time. Still weird to say. We're just gonna call him Lucy, even though he hates it. Don't kill me. But in this one I decided to sort of have the lead up background story for the picture be the two of them had gone for like a walk or something and decided to take a break, so they just sort of sat down next to like a little river and they're just talking. My character is probably telling some silly story from childhood or something like that. You know, enough to get at least a little smile and maybe a small chuckle out of Lucy boy. Lucy boy is probably even worse than Lucy. He'd probably really be mad at that one. Anyway, but yeah, overall I'm really happy with how this one came out. Okay, and I know I'm not the only one that has issues with this because I saw like an entire thread of people complaining. Doing Lucy's face is, for some reason, very difficult. And I know I'm not the only one that has trouble with it. I do like how it came out, but I'm not 100% happy with it. The problem was I didn't know what was wrong, so I couldn't fix it. So yeah. I also, when I was doing the line work, forgot to put his other hand in. And I had started coloring by the time I realized it. I was like, I mean, I could put it in, but at the same time, it works without it being there, so I wasn't too worried about it. Oh, it is you. But yeah, the background's fairly simple. But I was like, where am I going to put them? Where am I going to put them? Because I hadn't quite come up with the idea of where they were until I was actually drawing it. I just sort of put them on this, like, maybe they're like on the edge of the road, on the other side of the barrier, next to like a river or something like that. And I had shown the flat color, and they're like, no, I had shown the final version to someone. They're like, oh, I love the pretty clouds. I thought, I'm like, that's sparkly, shiny magic water. But thank you. Then someone who actually plays the game was like, wait, water? I was like, well, I mean, they got a beach, so I'd, and a lake, so I'd assume they have a river. They're like, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot about that. But it's like, in all honesty, I can't blame them, because I almost forgot that there was a beach and a lake. I remembered the beach. They were actually the one that brought up the fact that there was a lake, too. But yeah, it's like, yeah, there's water down in the Devil Dome, yeah. It could happen. I don't know if it'd be as sparkly and magical as I made it look. But, it's there. And I'm pretty happy with how his shoes came out. I was kind of worried. But as you saw, this was another one that I used the body code and body chant for. All of the Obey Me ones are probably going to use those, simply because I want to do poses I've never done before with all of these artworks, as well as to get a different perspective, because this isn't like a straight on shot, it is actually angled. Because perspective is something I really want to work on, but I need a reference for it. And just, like I said, working on different poses as well is something I need a reference for, and finding the very specific poses that I want to do for these artworks is not something that I can just Google. So yeah. So you'll if you watched the one where I did me and Belfie, I actually have the flat color of it there as a reference as well. The outfit my character is wearing is different. For all of the boys, they'll probably be just in their generic outfits, their generic casual outfits. I might change it for one or two, I don't know, depending on how I feel. But my character, for the most part, I am actually putting in clothes similar to what I actually have, such as the shirt she's wearing in this one is something that I do actually have, and the pants and the skirt wrap thing is something I actually have as well. The boots, I wish I had. If honestly, if I ever got a pair of boots that were a flat color of that dark blue that I'm putting in there, I would get myself some like leather paint or fabric paint and just freaking paint the design on it, because I would wear those boots. There are so many clothes that I draw that I just like, I want them to be real. Why aren't they real? Fashion industry, give us what we want. Give us anime clothes. You also see right there that I kind of give myself pointed teeth. They are a little bit pointier than I initially meant them to, but I kind of liked it. But my teeth are not straight, and my canines do sort of stick out a little bit. Like, I can actually put them over my lip and make it look like I have fangs, and it's really, I enjoy it. It's my vampire fang, and I love it. But yes, that's kind of what that's meant to be, is the fact that my canines do kind of come over my lips if I want them to. And they are very sharp. I have bit the inside of my lip many a time. But yeah, and then the background, like I said, is just a little bit more simple. And again, I tried to give it an atmosphere and lighting and all of that fun such stuff. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy the rest. I will see you at the end. here we are at the end, adding in some lighting and some shadows and fixing the eye a little bit. I almost forgot that his eye does actually have like a gray tone to it. It's not just red. So that's what I was fixing there with his eye. But yeah, part of me wishes I went a little bit harder with some of the shadows, but at the same time I kind of like the softness of how I have it. And yeah, overall I'm really happy with the atmosphere and such of everything, and I hope you like it. So, and if you did like it, then I hope you hit the like button and maybe check out my one where I did me and Belfie. I'll have it up in the card. And if you enjoy that as well, maybe hit the subscribe button and the little bell so you can get notified, so you can continue joining me on my arty journey. Until then, bye.